Everybody, I'm here. This is the archaeological site Finca 6 in Costa Rica. What we're going to see in a second is spheres from about starting 800 CE. So this is pretty recent technology. We're going to see some of the funerary mounds that we've talked about. The spheres require arches, and so arches indicate we're probably talking about a classical era civilization, so second wave. The funerary mounds were pilfered a little bit by grave robbers, so we don't know the extent of the things that were in the mounds, but we know that there's some pottery. We know, like we've talked about before, that funerary mounds indicate status usually, and this is really recent. So the sphere technology is very new and very cool and kind of unique among some of these pre-Columbian cultures that we've seen. So I'm going to show you some of these spheres in a second. So I got the mounds behind me. There's my son. And the mounds, they're kind of difficult to maintain apparently, because you've got ants right here carving a trail through the mounds. So, you know, from 800 CE, an older civilization might not survive with all the jungle and the ants and everything taken over. Here's one of the spheres. That's impressive technology, especially to get it here in the wetlands to move it around. So yeah, like I said, it's a social. It indicates social difference. There's some of the excavation that's going on here. So yeah, we've got chieftains with bigger houses. So we've seen that in the Olmec civilization, of course, which is much earlier, but that same idea. It probably sounds like they've got like a ranked society going. Not quite a state, but definitely more advanced than a chieftain based or kin based. So obviously a lot of this has been cleared for the tourists, but it's at the foot of the wetlands, and some of the vegetation clearing is probably done by the original inhabitants. So if we're looking at a village, this looks like a village. It's got the area surrounding it is wooded. Then you've got the coast in that direction. You got the mountains behind me. So kind of a floodplain, similar to what we see with Mississippian cultures, we can see here. So a good place to put a small village, 1,000 years ago. Okay, so here we have the spheres lined up. Might be for border, might be for cosmic map, but definitely on purpose in a particular pattern. Pretty cool. So we've got more aligned spheres over here, and then back in this direction are the earlier aligned spheres that we were talking about. And then over there, we've got the mounds. So this is definitely a single complex. Yeah, it turns out it's probably a cosmic map to observe the stars and or the sun. Okay, so this one is for my modern Latin America class. These are banana cables, and they're still in place. You can see all the way down here, and then all the way back this way. You get them in the trees, and then you send them to the packing. Okay. So this is how they keep them conserved, and then these are some of the ones they brought to this center collection area, and so you can